Greetings, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Rimworld Basics, episode 4. Oh yeah, guys, and look, this is what happens after a couple of days in your colony. You get to name it. Name it. So, close. Does start with the B. I'm going to call this one Basics. Basics the colony. Thanks, Lindsay, for the suggestion. We're going to call it Basics. So there we go. We're here. People are still building the rooms and stuff like that. We've got a little bit of action going on in the colony, which is amazing. Good work, everybody. We need a meal source and we need defenses, both of which we're going to hope to work on today. But first, before we do those things, we're going to need power. Who's idle right now? Lindsay, why are you idle? Let's check out the work orders. You're not on any of these things, eh? Let's get you on to growing as well. Let's put that as a 2 for both of you. Which is this? Constructing? Let's get that as a growing as a number 1. And we'll put it as a number 1 for you too, so things are definitely going to get done. We're going to make sure that all of you are growers, by the way. Because we really want to make sure that that's happening. It doesn't look like a lot of that's going on right now. And honestly, it should be. Wardening, handling. We want you to warden the dog too, so let's do that. All right, adjusting a few things here and there. I don't really get a chance to take a look at this without... that's the thing about recording Rimworld. I'm always talking and I'm not really paying attention to what I'm doing. Sometimes. So I think that's going to be okay. We're going to go with that for now. We're going to check out the architect menu once again. And one of the tabs here, power, is going to be very important. There's a couple different methods of power collection. A very obvious one is solar power. Now we have 1,000. We have 1,000 steel, which is a good start. So we can build a few of these things right off the bat, which is amazing. I definitely think we're going to put them to good use. So let's put a couple solar panels, solar generators, I should say, right there. And actually, just for good measure, we're going to move that one down a little bit, put a space in between them, just because A, we got the room, and B, it's always good to have a space there in case they catch fire. It can happen from time to time. You never do know. So that being said and done, that's a good start. We've got 2 generators that are going to be built that will get us off and running on the power situation. And then we can start to do things like get a cook stove ready and start to set up a turret, which will be our defense and meal source. Now that means also with meal sources, we're going to need to get hunting. So if I go to orders and go to hunt, and then I'm just going to search around to see if there's any animals nearby. You can either click and drag on an animal or just click the animal itself. I don't really want turtle. Let's do the rabbit there. So as you can see, it's got a little target on it now, so we can get our hunter out there hunting things up. Looks like we've got a boom rat over here. They tend to explode when killed, so I don't like to go for them. Also, while we're on the topic of animals, there's a alpaca over here. If you click N or the tame button, we're going to attempt to tame it. So I'm going to do that. I also noticed that there's a bit of steel over here, so I'll just click the old allow button on that, and we'll get that collected up. Here's another rabbit. I'm going to start clicking O if I want to kill it. Kill it for our food. Now, to go along with that, architect furniture, no, production, that's the one I'm looking for. We're going to need a butcher table so we can collect these animals, chop them up, and eat them. I'm going to select the button and then make a wooden one because I don't really want to waste the steel on that at the moment. And I'm just going to put it I'll put it right here, right behind the building. Seems like a good idea. I might as well do that, I'd say. I'd say not a bad idea, my good man. Let's see if we can just go 2 times speed. Get people to work. Hopefully we can get the rest of that stuff built and up and running by the end of the day. Who knows, though? Who knows? I might have to bump up the construction over here. I do want someone growing really bad, though. Really bad. You guys are eating all the meals. We need food. Looks like they're all sleeping during the day. Is that weird? Is that a weird thing? I let them do whatever they want, so it's their choice. But if you're going to sleep until 5 p.m., you better be ready to work all night, you guys. I swear. I swear. But yeah, looks like some trees are getting cut down. It's great. That's great. You better get to growing, though. Seriously. We have a visitor. A conceptual artist from Thresher's community is visiting the colony. His name is Rick Chang Chang. He's seen your Chang, and he's so ill. This is a warning. He can't be killed. I actually should not kill him, because he's just a visitor. Where is he? Where are you at, Chang? There he is. He's just coming down. This is Cassandra giving us a little bit of something to go off of. 52-year-old Chang. You know, he likes animals. Fast walker. Doesn't seem too fast to me, but maybe he's just wandering. Frail, bad back. Well, dude, try not to eat our food. We don't have that much left. So we've got solar generators, though, which is incredible. Now, what we want to do is go back to the power menu. You can use power conduit to, first of all, connect those, and then to run a line over here to our building. You can also put power conduit in the walls. Is probably a good idea to do, just to keep it off the ground. See right here, it's right on the ground. Sometimes it doesn't go so well. It might explode if it gets rained on, stuff like that. That being said, as you can see on the side, it says we need batteries as well. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to pause the thing. Yeah, I'm actually going to leave it running because they do need to get things done. I'm going to make a little room right here. This is going to house our batteries. And just to make sure we get the door in there before anybody builds onto it. There we go. Back into the power menu. Batteries. 1 battery. 2 battery. 3 batteries. Should be enough just for a start. I'm going to definitely be expanding this stuff as we go, but just so you know what to do, that's how you do. You want to make sure the power conduit is touching those batteries so it will be able to store it inside of there. And that's that. That is that. We'll pop a floor in there because, you know, we like to have floors. Now, it's a wooden building. Maybe not the best idea because it could burn down. Did you take our food or did you bring your own? I hope you brought your own, dude. I surely hope you brought your own. Now, he's taking a sleep in there. I hope he's fine with that. Let's hunt this animal. Check out the work orders. Hunting is a 2 right now. We're going to make that a 1. Constructing and growing. Everything's a 1 for growing. Okay. All right, guys. You got to do the work. I need things done. I need things to get done. Now, constructing skills are a 0, but that's okay. Whatever. Growing is important too. We need all that to happen. So we've got power. We still need that meal source to be happening, which so far is not. We need our hunter to be a hunting. Man bear, I hope you get to hunting today, man. We definitely need that. There we go. Okay, first of all, you're a little close to our dog for comfort, so let's head up over here. If you will, please don't shoot our friends. There you go. Get him. Yes! Good job. Well done. Looks like mission nary complete with that one. We're going to store the squirrel there for now. Once we get more power rolling, we'll have better plans. And actually, since we're on the topic of power, I'm going to go ahead and show you another possible power source. Oh, we got a mad animal coming in. First things first. Another power source that we can utilize to our advantage is the wind turbine. I'm going to build one there over on this side because I'm going to be building a cook stove or not a cook stove, but a cook stove and a freezer over in this section. So all these rocks are probably going to have to be moved. Let's just select those ones there. Haul those things. I'm going to have to do some orders to chop wood in this area because there's entirely too much trees for those wind turbines to do their work. You gotta move the oak trees, otherwise it gets in the way. Now let's check this out. Mad animal. A local hare has gone mad and it will attack anyone it sees. We're gonna have to keep an eye on that. Let's go to regular speed. Watch that thing come in. Man bear collecting a squirrel and bringing it back. Okay. Now that hare is coming in. Boston, you are carrying a pistol. Let's get you utilized in this fight. We've got Boston. I just pressed the R button, which down here is draft, which means they will do what I want them to do. By right-clicking, you see the little circle? Means he's going to head there. And Man Bear, we might need you too, but we're gonna kind of micromanage this guy a little bit. Let's get him to run over here. Let's get Lindsay drafted to run over here as well. Kind of hide from this squirrel. And let's get Man Bear to draft. Okay, Boston, you're going to have to run down this way to get out of the way of the shot. Okay, keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Keep running. Get inside. Lindsay, you're going to have to run too. Run inside, Lindsay. Oh, geez. So we got a problem. Lindsay, get the rabbit. There we go. We're stabbing it. Yes, it's dead. Okay. Everybody's okay, so we'll select them all again, undraft them. And wow, first battle completed. And it looks like we have a couple of injuries, which isn't the greatest thing in the world. We're going to turn Man Bear's pig into a hospital bed by pressing H or this little button down here, set as medical. And now we need more beds, of course. Just pop a couple of sleeping spots in the room for now, in case anybody needs it. But basically, we want those people to be healed up. Who is our doctor? Lindsay, of course. So let's get you to heal Man Bear. Just want you to treat him real quick. Just so we don't have any, infections or anything like that. Now, do we have another doctor? Anybody who's decent at it? Not really good at it. Man Bear would like to be, though. So I'm going to make you a number 4. Oh, Lindsay's fine. She healed herself. It's all good. Woo, that was close. That was close, guys. Man Bear, seriously, I wish they would avoid friendly fire at all costs. That's the one thing. They tend to just take up a shooting spot that is really, really close to shooting their friends in the back. Not cool. All right, Man Bear, I believe in you. Collect some squirrels. And our cook stove over here, as you can see, we have some animals piling up, and each one of them has a certain amount of time before they spoil. So we're going to want to make sure we get to chopping them up pretty quickly. So if I go to click on the table, click bill, add a bill, butcher creature is the bill. And I will do, you can do X times, you can do until you have X amounts of meat or whatever, or you could do forever. I just do forever because I like to keep the animals chopped up instead of just sitting around as carcasses. And we have the first low food warning, which is scary. We have our meal source kind of, but we don't have a cook stove yet. We are working on that still. I think I'm going to have to put it over here for now. I guess we'll turn these beds back into colonist beds and get rid of these two things. And then I'm going to put my cook stove right up there because I need to put it somewhere and it needs to be inside. Things that use electricity need to be inside, otherwise things go bad. So as you saw there, production, cook stove, it has to be steel, I'm pretty sure. Place that down wherever the green thing allows you. The little circle right underneath it is where your colonist is going to stand. So by pressing Q, you can move it around. But as you can see, if I wanted to put it there, it wouldn't let me because there's a wall where the person would be. I could put it there, but we've already got it placed right there. So we'll get that built up hopefully very soon. As you can see with our power situation, the battery is now collecting power, the little yellow bar. Starting to store power. That's exactly what we want. And the solar panels are doing their job during the day, which at least gives us enough power to, hopefully get a cook stove started. That's kind of what I'm looking for. Also under furniture, there is a standing lamp. We can put one of those inside our colonist room so that they have some light in there at some point. And here comes our cook stove. Amazing. It's going to be awesome. How's the training going? All right, we have obedience trained you. Now we're going to train you in release, which should be all right. Release is the ability for your colonists to say, "Go get 'em, boy, stick 'em," which is kind of handy. I don't know how much I use it. I usually try and protect the animals at all costs because I don't like to lose them. Now we have our cook stove, and as you can see, that little lightning bolt went away, which means we now have power. If we want to put a bill in this as well. Oh, the light's back too. Sweet. Awesome. So if we want to add a bill, we're going to cook simple meal, which the details of that is cooks a straightforward meal from one ingredient, either meat or vegetables or whatever we happen to choose underneath. I'm going to not allow rotten because I don't want our colonists eating rotten food. Thank you very much. But I have selected meat, all kinds of meat except for human meat. Don't really want to be cannibals in this playthrough, although that would be an interesting playthrough, I think. Vegetarian stuff or unfertilized eggs. Very good. That sounds good to me. And our cook will be doing the work. And I'm going to do until I have X, and 10 seems like a good number because I have 3 colonists right now. So if we make 10 meals, we'll have them sitting around, and we'll put them right into that little area, which will be great. Which will be great. All right. Batteries are storing power. How are these things going? Not too bad. This one is in progress being built. Looks like we have enough steel, just need to do the work. And Man Bear is doing some hunting. What are you hunting, Man Bear? Are you hunting both of these things? You can. You certainly can. No, you are hunting this squirrel from way over there. Okay. Hunt something else, man. Yeah. Do that. Don't shoot the solar generator, please. Pretty please. All right, we're good. Get that squirrel. Come on. I believe in you. I believe in you. Oh, look. Here comes Lindsay. Doing some cooking. This is amazing. We have a meal source. We still have low food, but we have a meal source. And we need defenses. Defenses. All right. Chang's probably gone. He's probably left the colony by now. Yep. Doesn't look like he's around. But I think next episode we'll be doing some defenses just in case any more crazy animals try to get us, or the inevitable raids from other colonies, which is totally frightening. But it looks like, oh yes, nailed it. Nailed the squirrel. It looks like we've got our power kind of being set up. The solar is done anyways. The wind power is coming soon. We've got our cook stove. We've got our chopping table. And yeah. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. We're going to continue in the next episode with more cooking needs, probably making a freezer, and definitely getting up our first turret and a few defenses to ward off any baddies of our colony. But until then, I just want to thank you for coming out. I hope you learned something, and I'll see you guys next Armor Time. Peace.